I want to share with you guys. This is a logo I designed back in I think 1997 or something. Like when I was a student, like you guys. So I was doing all the stuff that a student does, like not paying attention, tutoring, like the equivalent of tutoring, or like when a lecturer was teaching. Not that I advise it, but I was doing something else. I was already starting to create my own brand at, when I was 18. You know, like sometimes if you don't wanna pay attention, then you got to do something constructive and like something that has like a future. I created this logo, this brand, with the intention of taking it like worldwide lah. So obviously this is like kind of like Paramount Pictures inspired, and then the Arabic font above says SBTG, which is the name of my brand, called short for sabotage. If you see properly, it's just a stylized thing. And then the two faces represent the Gemini side of me. You got a bit schizophrenic kind of character. So I name it like Jekyll and Hyde. Then Royal Fam obviously is the name of my company, and I always like to put a slogan, a motto where we run by. So mine is called Evolve Beyond. So yeah, so these are some of the examples. Like I apply it on t-shirts, so it's a very iconic logo, and it's being worn by many people worldwide, and like I'm very happy to see like party pictures and like seeing people wear this all over the world. These are the crazy boys from Tokyo. They run a sneaker store, and I actually used this logo and put their name on for a special event. So the logo is very versatile. Like you can do collaborations and then like easily plonk in other brand names in it, and like make it relevant to that particular demographic or like country. This is the name of the shop. It's called Kick Slap. And then so they run a store in Harajuku, and I think if you go now, you still can see this big huge banner in Harajuku Street itself, like having the logo. So I created a logo wanting it to travel to places, so I'm pretty happy with this.
But when you look back at logo, do you ever at one point go like, shit, I should have just changed that, or like do you have like an itch to change or tweak it?
No.
No, not
Actually no. Because like one thing I learned after all these years is that like for a brand, right, it is what the consumer defines you. It is what they say what you are, and you don't tell them what you are. So yeah, man, I had no regrets.
Okay.
Like the time came and I used it. Like in 2003 when I posted my stuff on the internet and got like quite a huge recognition, right? I had this logo already, and if I changed it, then it wouldn't be like something else.
True.
Yeah, these are some examples of like the same logo, and I changing the center inside to like the skull is like actually a logo from a store in Canada called Subdivision. So yeah, so I used it in like different forms. This was for a shop in kind of like the equivalent to like the Club 21 in Thailand. So it's called Manga. So I used the logo and I applied it the same form. And this is Q-Tip. Q-Tip is a rapper, a pioneer rapper from the rap group called A Tribe Called Quest. And
former Janet Jackson's husband.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, former Janet Jackson's husband. I didn't know that.
No, so anyways, like
Yeah.
I mean, obviously these are some of your customers, right?
Yep.
So how do you monitor feedback and like response from these people?
Through the internet, through like internet forums, and really like corresponding with the customers itself.
Yep. So how, I mean, obviously do you think you would have the same success without internet? Take a much longer time?
It take much longer time.
Yeah.
It take a way longer time. I don't know. I mean, like, I got my recognition through the internet, so I didn't know how else I can do it. So just the internet is there for you to exploit. So yeah, please use it. Yeah. So logos, different applications. This was like a basketball American college team. So we did all the different college colors. So yeah. And then yeah, this is my recent project with DC shoes. As you can see, the behind the fly, there's the big DC logo. Is a skate company. So yeah, different applications, same look, and then consistency. Consistency. Whatever you do, I mean there are rules to follow, but whatever you do, just stay true to what you are. Don't try to design something that you don't know about or that is not you, and that yeah then I guess it will be consistent. People will see it and people will make sense out of it. Yeah, they say, oh yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, he can do this. He can do that. Yeah. If you're talking about DC, then I obviously had like a past record.
Yep.
What I always do when I approach clients is that I tell them that, hey, I've been invited to like sales conference in Taipei, so I got to meet all the retailers. So what I did, how I sold myself was I was standing in front of everybody in a room with all the retailers in the shops, and I tell them, say, hey guys, I'm gonna do a project with DC, and what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna do whatever it takes to help you guys sell the shoe or sell the product well. That's what I give my commitment to. Like the responsibility of like designing a product is not just like you pay me and then I design and that's it. It's out of my hands. So it's
so
more like
you actually got feedback, or rather got ideas from your retailers, kind of.
Yeah.
Before you even started the product.
Yeah, before I even started product, I told them, say, yeah, I'm gonna commit myself to help sell this product, and like so all the retailers were like kind of happy, like hearing that. They're like, wow, okay, this guy, I want to work with this guy. And then they go and tell like DC, say, hey, let's this guy, they put in some good words for me, and I made a very good impression because I gave my commitment, I gave my word. And then it could have been like a small project, but after saying that, giving your word to like the commitment and stuff, the project became like they allocated my project to be the second largest budget for the whole year. So yeah, I model after brands that I get inspired by. Like back in the day when I first saw you and Ash wear like a bathing ape. Like bathing ape was like cult label, like back in like 97, 98. It was like,
and one t-shirt costs us like £110.
yeah, £110 for a t-shirt. And
one t-shirt back in
it was insane. It was like the coolest thing. Like what's the equivalent of like that kind of cool now?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I have no idea now. But anyway, I started researching about the brand and how they make me feel this way. I'm like, how come these people are so, you know, they're like not sold anywhere. It's hard to get, and like why am I feeling so much about it? So I started researching, and I derived some formula lah, you know, like formula where I need a logo, I need like a texture, kind of like Louis Vuitton, you know, like you have like a logo, and then you have like the monogram, and then like you gotta get your brand ready. Like you gotta have like this, you gotta have logo, you gotta have a slogan, you gotta have like a icon, like a mascot, and then you gotta have like a texture that you always use.
Back in